So what I'm saying is this: quality control looks at the process capability. Okay, in order to determine if the process is in control or not, or out of control, and then make decisions. All right. This
Yes.
one, where is it used? It is used in the especially manufacturing industries. Okay, so manufacturing industries. An example, the industries we are talking about, we can talk about the beverages. Okay, so manufacturing industries such as um, breweries and all. If they are manufacturing a soft drink, okay, soft drink, and then they discover that in that soft drink they have produced a defective product altogether.
Yes.
Defective product. So quality control is used to mitigate the risks of consumer and producer risks. So quality control, okay, is used to reduce, okay, or mitigate um, consumer and the producer risks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is a consumer risk first and foremost? What is a consumer risk? You can define a consumer risk. This is just a risk that consumers will buy defective product. You get the point, right?
Yes.
That's a consumer risk. Then what is the producer risk? This is a risk that producers will manufacture a defective product. Now let's look at the costs of quality. What are the costs of quality if you know? Number one, what's the first cost of quality?
Mm.
We have prevention cost. Are we together?
Yes.
Then we have appraisal cost. Number three, we have internal failure cost. Internal failure cost. Number four is external failure cost. So these are the four costs of quality that you can talk about. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Prevention cost, appraisal cost, internal failure cost, and external failure cost. So if they say define the cost of quality, there are only four costs of quality that we actually look at. All right, prevention cost, appraisal cost, internal failure cost, and external failure cost. Now, what are internal failure costs? Okay, so an example here, the question says define cost associated with quality. So there are four costs of quality. Four cost categories are cost with so cost of quality COQ. That's the cost of quality. COQ means the
Mm-hmm.
cost of what?
Cost of
Quality.
quality.
Is that okay?
Yes.
The first one is prevention cost. What are these costs? These are costs associated with reducing the potential for defective parts. You are preventing. You know, prevention is better than cure. So costs associated with reducing the potential for defective parts or services, e.g. training, quality improvement programs, okay, that is prevention cost. Appraisal, we're talking about
Mm-hmm.
appraisal, we're talking about cost related to evaluating products, or the cost we're talking about the process parts and services, e.g. testing, labs, and inspections. Anything to do with inspections, that is the appraisal cost. That's an appraisal cost. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So that is an appraisal cost. Then, of course, internal failure costs we are talking about, these are costs that result from the production of a defective part. Costs that result from the production of what? Defective what?
Parts or services.
Parts or services before delivery to customers. So before delivery to what? Before delivery to customers. So before, there's a term here, before delivery, madam. There's an underline here. Before delivery to what?
Customers.
You do the rework, okay? Or you scrap, or it's a downtime. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you do the rework, you scrap the material before you deliver it to the customer. All right. Is that okay? Are you able to get me now? Hello, can you get me loud and clear?
Now I've started getting you.
Okay, so internal failure costs that result from production of the defective parts or services before delivery to customers. Rework, scrap, downtime. Then external failure costs, what are these costs? These are costs that occur after delivery to customers. You get the point? Are you with me?
Yes.
So now, do you all know what the problem is? When you minimize the internal failure cost, the external failure cost will be very low. Okay, so minimize your internal affairs so that your external affairs, like what is happening in your production company, if you're producing defective products, those when they go out to customers, then your external failure, you have been exposed now. Is that okay?
Yes.
You have been exposed, so you're going to lose goodwill, trust. Someone, you give me to do an assignment for you, an example for an assignment, not for school or anything else. Maybe it can be school or anything else. Then you don't do well. Then it means that, okay, even if I'm manufacturing a product that is not okay, okay, I keep on selling chickens that are rotten, an example. Then the word of the mouth goes outside. That's an external failure. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So, but if I minimize my internal failure cost, the external failure will be minimized. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
That is why you are doing the cost of quality. Why do you do? What are you doing this one? This is why. So now you do a warranty. You retain the goods, liabilities, a liability. You know what I mean. You are owing people because they have returned to say this calculator is not working. Okay, you are producing calculators that are not working, batteries that are not working. You are losing the goodwill. Then the cost to society, lost is trust, and everything else. That is has to do with external failure cost. Yeah, is that okay now?
Yes.
Thank you very much for understanding. So when you categorize these costs, you'll be able to see, like an example, define the cost of quality. Already I would define the four costs of quality prevention and all whatnot. And then that meant that the printing company has identified the following costs over the last month. The proofreading, where the proofreading comes in, okay? The quality planning is a prevention. The reprinting caused by inspector rejection of a product, discarded material due to machine failure, inspection of printed product, reprinting due to customer complaints, quality improvement products, correction of typographical errors, and so you categorize which ones fall under prevention, which one fall under what. So what is proofreading? Proofreading falls under what? You know what it means by proofreading?
Double checking.
That's the proofreading. Then
Oh,
planning, when you're doing your planning, it's a prevention. You get the point, right?
okay.
So when you
So
come here,
proofreading is under what?
so the proofreading is under appraisal. And appraisal simply means cost related to evaluating products. You are evaluating, counter checking.
Oh, that's appraisal.
Yes, testing and inspections, all those testing and inspection. So that's an appraisal. So proofreading is appraisal. Reprinting caused by inspector rejection of a product. Reprinting. What is reprinting?
Re-
Check here.
Redoing the work. External failure.
No.
External failure. Reprinting.
It's
Let's go
external.
back to the
Yes. Reprinting, they say there's a reprinting caused by inspector rejection.
Oh, okay. So that's internal.
Uh-huh.
Because that's
Reprinting,
after appraisal, right?
So reprinting caused by inspector rejection of a product. It hasn't gone away.
Out
No,
yet.
no.
Okay.
Reprinting due to customer complaints. This is external because it has already gone to customers.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? It has already gone
Yes.
to customer complaints. So that's what we have. Then what else? Quality improvement projects. Where does it go? Here. The quality improvement projects go. Where does it go?
Internal failure.
Quality improvement projects.
Quality. Prevention cost.
This is what I want you. Quality improvement what? It's a
Cost.
quality cost, right? Quality
Yes.
improvement projects. So this is prevention. Correction of typographic errors found during proofreading. Correction of typographic errors found during proofreading. Where does it
Internal.
where does it fall? You're very right. It's internal failure. Because internal failure is a cost result from production of effective products before delivery to customers. So you're correcting those errors before or during before printing. So it's internal, right?
Yes.
Then inspection of printed product.
Appraisal.
Inspection of what? Printed products, appraisal. Correct.
Yeah.
Discarded material due to machine failure. Discarded material due to machine failure.
Discarded material due to machine failure. Internal failure.
Correct. Check here. Internal failure says, Madam, hello? Internal failure costs, these are costs that result from production of defective parts or services before delivery to customers. So you do a rework or scrap. Scrap. Scrap is the same as you discard. You get the point, right?
Yes.
So discarded material is internal failure. You get my point, right?
Yes.
So this is internal failure. You understand now? So in an exam, expect questions to come in this way, where they would want you to categorize the costs and then see what from there. All right, so it says for each of the costs associated with the quality, list the appropriate elements with their costs from the above table. What advice can you give management? What advice can you give what? Management. Okay, so you need to find which course relate to which one, and then what advice you can give. So if you look at this, the prevention course, you have these ones. Training, the total is 30,000. You can see, right? Then appraisal, it's 130,000. The total of these 130,000. Then the internal failure, reprinting caused by inspector rejection. You are reprinting internally, and you discard the material. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Then you discard the material, internal failure. Then your correction of the graphical errors is internal failure. All these are internal failures. So now check the internal failure is 10,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then external failure, reprint due to customer complaint. It has already gone to external, it has already gone outside. Okay. Out again.
Yes.
So what is happening here? The total is 17,000. So 30,000 divided by 710 is 4.23. 130 divided by 710 is 18.3. 510,000 divided by 71.83. So here, management is spending too much money on internal failure to minimize the external failure cost. So here, management is spending how much? Too much on the internal failure cost and too little on prevention. Check here because the prevention is how much? 4.23. The internal failure is how much?
How are you coming up with the percentages?
The percentages.
Hmm.
The percentage is very simple. It's just a ratio. It is just actually, just get a calculator, 30,000 divided by 710. The total cost of quality is 17,000, right?
Yeah. Just a second. 17,000 divided by 30,000.
No, 30,000 divided by 30,000 divided by 710.
Oh.
Then times 100%.
At what? Me, I'm getting the wrong answer.
Do you understand where I'm putting this multiplication? What is 20 times 10? Well, can you see it?
20 plus 10 is giving 30,000.
So 30,000. Then what is the 70 plus the 60 is 130,000, right?
Also,
Then
it's an accumulation.
add these ones. No. For each of them, we are adding the 20 plus 10 is 30.
Mm-hmm.
30
Then
plus
70 plus
70 plus is 50 is 130.
180.
Then what else? 405, 75,000, 30,000 is 510. Madam.
Yes, I'm getting how you're getting the totals, but for the percentages, how are you getting them?
Madam, we get the 30,000, then divide by 17,000 times 100. The total of 30, 130, and 510 plus 40,000 is 710. So this one divided by, I don't know if you're getting me. You can't get the answer. Get, you know where do you know where the 30,000 is coming from?
Yes, from the quality cost and quality training. Then you get the 30,000.
Which quality cost?
Under the prevention.
The total is 30,000, which is this one.
Yes.
Appraisal, what's the total for appraisal? Is 130,000.
It's 130.
What's the total for internal failure?
Internal failure is 405,000 plus 75 plus 30, which will give you 510.
What is the total for external failure?
It's just 40,000.
So add all these ones plus 40,000. So a 30 plus 130 plus 510 plus this is 710.
Yes.
So get a 30,000, which is this guy, divide by 710 times 100. You get a percentage. Is that okay now? You have a calculator with you, madam.
Yes, now it's making sense. Yes.
Then you do the other one. The other one will be
So it will
130,000.
be 130,000 over 17 times 100.
Yes. Is that okay?
Yes. Now I understand where it's coming from.
So you have these percentages, not so.
Yes.
So meaning that management is spending much money on internal failure to avoid external
Yeah.
failure. So
Mm-hmm.
so external failure will be what? 40,000 over 17. What else are we getting?
40,000 divided by
5.63, yeah?
yes, 5.63.
Okay, so 5.63. $5.63. We have the 5.63. So what you do is that if you add all these ones, you get 100%. So they are spending, management are spending more money so that they sort out the external failure. Because if the internal failure cost is high, meaning that they're sorting out their problem so that they minimize the external failure. You get the point, right?
Yes.
So that is the conclusion. So from the table above, show that the company is spending too much money on internal failure cost and too little on prevention. Prevention is the 4.23. So they should also, okay, so internal failure and prevention cost, these two, they're supposed to work hand in hand so that they sort out the external failure. So that,
Okay.
are you getting me?
Yes.
So that the problem doesn't go outside. So manage your affairs. Okay? Manage your problem at home so that the other people shouldn't be affected. That's what this is. What is. So manage your affairs internally at the organization so that customers doesn't know what you're going through as an organization. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, whenever you're working, is it possible for you
Mm.
to allow customers to know that you're having an issue with at the organization?
No.
So if we come here, what is the what question two? Let me explain to it. So if you are going for part B of this question, okay, this is an assignment that I need you to do, okay, before we go to other topics. So what is the re-inspection? Which one will be, let's categorize here. Lost sales, which ones are, it says categorize the cost listed in the table above into the categories and perform equality ratios, the same ratios that we did earlier, okay? And then what would you recommend management? What would you recommend management to do, right?
Yes.
So what would you recommend management to do? Okay, so design a review, the recalls, the re-inspection, material inspection, quality training. Okay, just give me what you can manage to give me here. Returned goods. Okay, let's start from the bottom. What is returned goods?
Return goods.
Uh-huh.
Is it from the customers?
Madam, when somebody has returned, somebody has returned goods to you, what does it mean?
It's external failure.
Uh-huh. So this is E. So we start putting them. Then product inspection.
It's appraisal.
Okay. Le lost sales.
External failure.
In fact, I'm getting very much happy because of the way you're answering. Scrap.
Scrap is This one I remember internal failure.
Don't doubt. When you are scrapping, you don't want it to go. You don't want it to go outside. Eh? You don't want it to go
Yes.
outside. So internal failure, you have scrap, rework. You are working,
Rework.
reworking
Okay.
is internal. Returned goods, lost sales, warranties, returned goods, and whatnot is external failure because they are brought back to you. Anything to do with inspections and testing, quality improvement programs are prevention. Okay? Training, you're preventing some bad things from happening. So the reviews, okay, training.
Review.
Okay, what is training? Is
Okay.
what? It's prevention.
Yes, prevention.
Material inspection
Material
is
is
what?
appraisal.
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 Re-inspection. Re-inspection,
Internal failure.
internal. Re-inspection, internal. So you come here, you are going to have re-inspection. So re-inspection, you said internal, not so?
Yes.
So re-inspection is internal. Why? Those are reworks. Okay, so this is why we are getting down to design review prevention for your information. Why is it design review prevention? Design review. You are talking about, okay? So that one is the prevention cost. Design review. Design review. Okay? So
Then the recall. There's a recall there that I've seen on the table.
okay, the because that was because they are just the almost like you're talking about the lost sales, this external fail. Recalls here, it's external fail. You get the point, right? The recalls, these are external failures. You recall that wouldn't have happened because it has gone away to customers. So you recall it has happened now. So this happened before. Now, what is process acceptance?
Process acceptance. An appraisal.
Yes, an appraisal. Why is it an appraisal? Because you have already you're not doing any training. So process acceptance is an appraisal. Then the reviews I've told you what the design reviews are what? That's prevention cost.
Prevention.
Then you categorize these ones accordingly. So it's about you understanding these ones here. All right. So even if you look at
Yes.
this paper here, okay? If you look at this paper here that was done at some point, you can see that they are here. What are these? Have you seen this paper? This paper says categorize these ones. You've seen this page.
Yes, the quiz like.
Cost component, calibration of test equipment, appraisal. Failure within warranty period, external. Anything to do with warranty.
Warranty, the external.
Internal raw material inspection, appraisal.
Yeah.
Then in-house product testing.
Product testing, appraisal.
Maintenance of this one, maintaining, we're preventing. Training operator,
So
prevention.
certification is.
Come again? You are with me?
No, saying the maintenance. Yes, I am.
Then the review and update of design, prevention. Same as design review. Planning is prevention also. You get my point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we together?
Yes.
So this is why we are talking about this kind of arrangement. And this where we end for now. So be able to do other topics in the other class. So they ask Mr. Njogu to schedule class. I don't know when else you are free to schedule a class for you again so that we do other topics. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's okay.
So are you available tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Friday.